Here we go. 180!
Yeah, QB's trash. Let's go.
No.
On first down, Pryor. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Hey, Charlie!
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Tried to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, team. Spill.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal.
Go out. Buzz.
Quick dash. Come.
Yep.
I got it.
Boston Scott, his first carry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and 6. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Javon Hargrave coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. From the 15 now after the sack. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Sylvester. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Darren Waller there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And down he goes goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Here we go. 180!
I got one. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
I got you. 11. Lock!
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Pryor has it complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A big play there. 60 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Come on, set. 15, line.
At the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Sylvester. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Hey, watch the ball.
Ready?
Throwing on third and long. Sylvester, and he's going to go down again. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
11. Check. Cross. 21.
They'll run on first down. Pryor. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to second and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Hey, alert. 11. No. He's checking, man.
On second down, Pryor. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Chiefs 7.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. I know he ain't got it. All day, just like...
Hey, Haywood. 2.
On 1st and 10, Sylvester. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He gets this to Davante Adams. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Davante Adams. 61 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Bailey now for the extra point. And he puts it through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Dan Bailey set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start...
Try to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. He tried to get something going there with a little toss behind the line of scrimmage. Unsuccessful.
How about the athleticism of the coverage, though? Being able to dance with him coming out of the backfield. That's not easily done. But not only did he dance, took it, wheeled, and went the other way. Ended up with 6 points for his team.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
First and 10 at the 40.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, Z. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Go, Mike 51. Let's go.
Off play action. Sylvester toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
51's the mic. Hey, defense. Hey, defense, let's go. 51.
To throw on 3rd down. Sylvester. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Topper!
Again, he'll drop to throw. Going deep for Diggs. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 49 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. They only got the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On second down now, Pryor. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Here we go.
On third down, Pryor, and he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check 3, 65. 1, Omaha.
Now a give, right side. Pryor. And very little running room there. He did get a couple. Up to the 49.
Let's stop.
Darren Lee on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Check 99. Check 99.
Check. Check 25. Check 25. Check 25.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here we go.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee, Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Go ahead.
On second down, Pryor. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now Garoppolo will lead his guys up to go for the 2-point try.
12, fellas, here we go. 13.
Now a toss coming right side. Pryor, and he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He spins free. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Off the play fake. Sylvester. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 23 yards the pickup there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
2nd and 5. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Operating from the gun, Sylvester. He's got Adams on the hook now. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
Ready.
6. Minus 56. Target. Watch twist.
6-6. Pull it high.
Twist.
5.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Sylvester to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will do it for this first half. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A handoff to Mixon. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, baby. Kill, kill, kill.
Mixon with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
16-yard line.
Watch the safety creep. Pilot, 64, weak. Ready?
On first down, Scott. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
Here we go. Here we go.
X3. 218 chopper. Rocket. Now.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Check. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Shoot.
Another try for Mixon, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that'll make this a 7-point game. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check 37. Check 37. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pryor. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover,
Here we go.
and not be deterred by anything else.
13. Hey, Alpha. Hey, gun.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me.
21. Hey, hot.
Garoppolo now. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
12, fellas, here we go. Hey, wahoo!
Mike 57. Watch the slip.
Hey, hot.
Now Garoppolo. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here we go.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
21.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got?
Lock.
Here we go. Check 43. Check the backer. Under 10.
I got you.
10. Back.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pryor. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, They come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
3rd and 3.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3.
You don't want none. Pick up the ball.
Greystone, travel.
Check 49. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Let's go.
From the gun, Sylvester. And he finds McLaurin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Patch it. Shift. Watch the shift.
Go. Smooth. Hustle, hustle.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Check nickel.
Hey, Sam off. Get it.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Right here.
Cut up.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Big stop, let's go. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Ready?
On first down, Sylvester. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Stephon Diggs. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Two.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's got his man, that's Josh Gordon. A good pickup after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Andrew Billings never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Going deep here for Allen. He's got a man. Complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Let's go.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Garoppolo. And he's caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. He'll get the penalty yardage back exactly, 10 yards, as they'll get it to 2nd and 10. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Here we go. 180.
Good track.
Flag.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard in there to bury him for a loss of 11. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Jaguar first down.
Here we go. 180.
I'm scared.
11. Hey, go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jabal Sheard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3rd and long.
Here we go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
They'll run on 1st down. Pryor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
At the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And this is complete. It's Allen. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Here we go. 21.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 43-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Protein spill.
Check three.
Hey, Echo.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's complete to Adams. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mixon. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. 25 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season, got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's Garoppolo to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville in the first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo now in desperation. And this will be caught at the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards. And looking at it from the perspective.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Took me so long getting